house up on the hill. They're taking out the windows, but we're working up there still. Till the sun goes down, you can hear the wheels go round. Yeah. But I'll slave away, saving all I can. Till then I'm working for the fat man. Looking out my window as I dream my colored dreams, swaying to the rhythm of the sound of the machines. Till the sun goes down, you can hear the wheels go round. Yeah. Between you and me, I'm taking all I can. Till then I'm working for the fat man. We're never gonna work for that man again. No. Never gonna work, no. Never gonna work. Pray for life. Never gonna work. Pray for love. Never gonna work. Pray for all you're thinking of. Living without breathing isn't everything it seems. Swaying to the rhythm of the sound of the machines. Till the sun goes down, you can hear the wheels go round and round and round. And I'll slave away, saving all I can. Till then I'm working for the fat man. Till then I'm working for the fat man. Till then I'm working for the fat man. Till then I'm working for the fat man.
Hello guys, hello everybody. That was Working for the Fat Man. It's four of us again, but what we've done is we've invited two people along to come and ask us questions. So the two who won the prize are Susie and Donna. So I'm going to let them in. Let's see what happens.
We're knocking.
They're knocking.
Are they there?
We're knocking.
Well, you can see them.
Hopefully they're going to be visual.
No visuals.
Oh, I'll get it.
Hey!
There.
Hello guys. Hooray.
Hey.
How are you guys?
Hello.
Hi.
Good. Welcome.
Uh,
So Susie and Donna, tell us where you both are.
I'm in Colorado, in the Denver area.
And I'm in North Carolina in the Charlotte area.
Okay. Well, we've got you on to ask us some questions because we've run out.
Okay. You've run out of questions?
We've
Yeah.
got nothing to say to each other anymore.
Well, there are going to be some random questions, so hopefully there won't be some that you've answered over and over again. But Susan,
Blue is my
start?
favourite colour.
What did you say? What is your favorite car?
Blue. So there you go.
Oh,
Ran, I got in there before you.
okay.
Susie, do you want to start?
Yeah, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this since we were in Las Vegas last year. So you did the auction at the end of the concert, at the Live 80s concert, Lost 80s Live concert. for St. Jude Children's Hospital. Do you each have a favorite charity in your respective countries?
That's an interesting one. Who's going to start? Go on, Johnny.
Well, I can
Yeah,
start. I actually don't.
I would go with any cancer type of
Yeah.
charity. Very close to my heart.
Oh, that's nice.
Same for me. Same for me.
Same for you. Yeah, I'd say.
okay.
Well, I'd say this. I'd say there's. Oh God, I can't even remember what they're called now. Bloody hell! There's when my mum was dying of cancer. There's this hospice. Johnny, you might remember who they are. I can't remember what
Mary
they're called.
Curie.
Marie
No.
Curie. There, I really because they were amazing looking after her and
Yeah.
everything. So that'd be my choice. Red, what about you?
I have no idea. No.
No.
Sorry.
What are you
Thank you.
drinking?
It's wine. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a lovely white.
What was that? mate?
Cheers.
All right, there you go.
If I can, I want to make a comment about that hospice remark.
Just to let you know, this is the time in my country. This is coffee.
Coffee in Australia.
Good
Sorry,
morning.
sorry, Susie.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
go ahead. What were you saying?
No. I lost my mom earlier this year, and
Oh,
hospice
sorry.
took care of her. And they're amazing people. That's for sure. They're amazing.
Yeah, they really are. And you watch what they go through and you realize they're going through that every day. I mean, for us, we
Yeah.
go in as family and go, oh, it's a terrible thing. But those guys are going through it every day. I mean, God, it's heroic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they get close to people. Okay, go.
yeah, let's
ahead
go.
with-
Next one before we go down that road.
Okay.
Go.
And I just cannot memorize stuff. So what is it like before getting up on stage? Do you guys do you have a chill out time, or is there a ritual that you guys do before you go up?
Oh, well, we normally do a few push-ups and a bit of running on the road, and you know, not really.
Like
not
nothing for
really.
good luck or anything like that, or?
No, we just
No.
sort of all mingle around backstage, and then someone goes, "You're on in 5." We go, "Okay." And then we sort of wander to the side of the stage. Then we sort of do a bit of a nervous thing, you know. And then you're on stage, and then you just go, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And then
It's more
then-
about checking. It's more about checking things like your guitar's in tune, and,
Yeah.
and like Red may be doing a few warm-ups on the drums actually,
Yeah.
because he's old. His wrists are
He's
sort of
got
like
curves.
tired these days, so he has to you know do a bit of that, you know.
I'd say, go on.
I'll tell you what our ritual is normally, right? Our ritual normally is, where the bloody hell's John? Where is he? Have I seen him? Oh, wait, I last saw him in the hotel watching football.
That's true. That's so true. I must admit, I take a couple of minutes. I go off and sing. And when David Sterry was on, I used to go off and sing "Send Me an Angel" along with him around the back, just to get my voice
Didn't even
going.
know that.
Yeah. You know that. I always did it. Always.
go around the back with David Stewart.
Oh yeah. We just kept it a secret, John.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
So
question.
Okay.
because you guys live all over the planet, what is the process like when you get together in one location and you collaborate on a project? So kind of like the behind the scenes creative process.
Who wants to go with that? Do you want to start?
I'll go with it. Well, we don't. We do it virtually these days. So what we're doing is we're doing a new album now, and the only way we can do it is across the internet. So Red's sitting there. You can see all the stuff behind him. He's got the main mother studio, and he puts it all together. So he sends files over to me, and I'll sing on it, or sends files to John. John will play guitar. Johnny will play bass. We kind of get together to collaborate online and try and work it. It's really hard, but it's working. We've got, how many songs have we got now, do you reckon?
Well, we got 5 new ones,
Yeah,
half an album.
half an hour. And I think once it's all done, Johnny and I will probably go over to Amsterdam with Red and sit and we'll go through the mix. It's too far for John to go because he's in Oz, but yeah, it's kind of working at the moment. Yeah.
When
This
do
is
you
it here.
expect? I'm sorry.
It's on the screen back here.
Some of it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's them.
That's crazy how you can do it virtually like that.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's really
my
good.
gosh.
When do
I
you
was,
expect to be
I
done
was-
with the album?
Probably sometime
preview.
next year, I think.
Oh, okay.
2030.
Yeah, that's the only problem doing it this way. It takes an awful long time. You know,
I
it really
bet.
does.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet.
it really does.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have a lot of creative differences? Or,
Yeah.
yeah?
We do, but we kind of get over them, yeah, because we've known each other for a long time, and we kind of all know what the other one's going to say before they say it. Truthfully,
I think also that's actually what gives a band a sound. You know, it's if you're all that gives the band a sound. If you're all thinking the same way, you know, you'd just probably sound like somebody else. If you all thought, oh, well, we want to be like, I don't know, David Bowie or whatever, you know. And the band would just sound like David Bowie. You'd just be, So the fact that you have different, creative influences might be a little bit of a tug of war sometimes to get somewhere. But I think that's what gives it the sound.
Yeah, I think most artists are like that too. Like you mentioned David Bowie, and he's always working with different producers, different musicians to bring in that diversity. Because otherwise, if you do it all yourself, it just sounds the same. It sounds like
it's true.
Like you. So it's always great, and we actually do enjoy that. As strange as it seems, we fight it. We all beat each other up, and whoever walks out least bloody gets.
Wins.
Yeah, no, we do it. We actually quite enjoy it. It's good because everyone brings a little something special, a little bit different, and it's exciting to hear that when you've been working on something and somebody else delivers, like they send their parts over. You're like, oh wow, that's great. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's really cool.
That's truly true. Yeah.
We all have different influences in the different tastes in music, so we all bring that together in the way we play. I'll play a certain way, but we all still love the same type of music as well. But all the different influences reflects in our songs.
It does seem like you guys have mentioned that you like some of the same artists growing up. So you do have like that in common together. And but as a band, what would you think your common shared skills are? And what are your unique individual ones are? I guess separately and as a group.
Well, that's tough, isn't it?
Oh, you really dug that one up. Oh,
yeah, I think for me, because I've known the guys for so long, I don't know. It's like you just know. Say if I've got a really basic song idea and I'm bouncing back and forwards with Red, and we've got some stuff going. For instance, we know that if we get Johnny to play some bass, he's going to do what Johnny does, and it will give it a bit of a reggae influence, and it will suddenly take it somewhere. And we just know that it's going to go somewhere. And it's the same with John. I know with John's guitars, I know where it's going to take the song almost before he does it. I don't know if that really answers your question, really, because it's. Yeah, musical influences. We're so far down the road. I don't think we really pay much attention. I'll tell you what, on the new album, we said we want to do it going back to the past a little bit. We want to kind of stick in a groove where the whole album begins and ends and it just doesn't spike too much in the way that...
It's a bit more adult, really, isn't it? I think we're going, we've grown up a lot, so we're not those angry men anymore. So we're just trying to be a little bit more adults, a little bit less raw, but still got that Escape Club vibe going, all the different sort of influences coming together.
Yeah, and our friend Ian Kernow, who used to play with Talk Talk, he's playing keyboards on it for us now, doing some sessions for us. And using that sort of Talk Talk influence. I don't know if you guys know Talk Talk, but we're big fans. And I think that sort of crept in with Ian's influence. It's crept into the music a little bit, which is cool.
And I'm also bringing Red in now, because obviously Red's replaced our old drummer, but Red's just not a drummer. He's also a sort of producer as well. So his influences, as you can see, Red is very laid back. So that is softening our tone down. We just need John to do a few more guitars to make that tone go a little bit more up.
That's right.
Yeah.
I say nothing.
Is Red like that most of the time?
Yeah, he lived in LA for 25 years. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the LA influence on me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now I'm in Amsterdam, so I think that influence is going a little bit further.
Yeah, equally
Oh,
laid
yeah.
back. Yeah,
A little bit more laid back.
yeah.
Oh my God, what a beautiful country. I would love to visit, but
Yeah.
so what do you guys do to recharge? What things do you like to do? Or if you need to go find inspiration, you know what I mean?
For me, anything to do with nature, for really. So, you know, when we lived in Australia, walk on the beach, but nowadays go to a forest or something. I think it's the best way to recharge. It's hard when you're on tour though, because everybody's in the room snoring, and then you're all in the bus together and stuff. So it's hard. Sometimes I just go off for a walk. You know. What about you guys? What do you do?
Well, for me, I mean, living in Amsterdam, the best thing for me is going out on the bike and just cycling all around. I like to cycle through the forest. Amsterdam Bos is this huge man-made forest, but you know, everything is man-made because it was water.
Yeah,
It's all built on water, so everything's man-made essentially. But a ride through the forest, it looks like Nottingham Forest. I mean, it looks like a real forest. You wouldn't know, but that's amazing. Just cycling around the canals. Stopping off at a little bar by the side of the canals or something, going through Amsterdam. You know, I love doing that kind of stuff. I like to get out and do things. I like riding. I mean, biking and that kind of stuff, walking.
You, John? Football?
Oh well, obviously, I live in Australia. It's the beach, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, pretty much everywhere in Australia is on the coast because it's too hot to live anywhere else. So that's for me. Yeah, just going to the beach, just spending an afternoon at the beach or whatever. It's just such a great place to.
Yeah, same for me. Really, countryside, beach. You know, the same thing. And really, since COVID's been here, that horrible thing, I've discovered more walks and places in my local area. I live out sort of slightly on the country, so I found places after living here for 20 years I never knew exist. Can only thank COVID for that, if that's a good thing. No.
Next question.
I have a question, and it's not music related, but if Escape Club never came to be, what do you think you might have pursued? If you think way back to, what would you have pursued as a career, do you think?
Oh, wow.
I know that was a long day since before the 80s.
Yeah. Do you mean if music wasn't?
Yeah, if music wasn't an option.
Yeah, if music wasn't an option.
John, what were you going to say?
Oh, do you know what? I have no idea because I had no interest in anything else. I never had an interest in you know. Obviously, I like football, soccer, whatever. But I was nowhere near good enough for that to be professional at that, so that wouldn't have happened. And so yeah, my only thing was ever been music. I never wanted to do anything else. I never, you know, was like, oh, I used to dream about being an astronaut or dreamed about being a doctor or, you know, I that's all I wanted to do. So I wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
well,
I would have just I just did an interview just now with a guy, and he asked that sort of similar question, and all really I wanted to do from the age of 12, 13, 14 was be in a band. I had no interest in anything else. Anything else in life was maybe just to sort of earn a living or this or what that, but music, always music, always.
Yeah, same for all of us. I mean, I think for me, writing is the thing. I mean, I guess if I could have got through it, I did write a few articles for some papers way back, so I probably would have gone into journalism or something like that, or writing of some sort.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
You wanted to be an astronaut?
Yeah. I was a very big fan of Thunderbirds and Scott Tracy and all that.
I remember you then. I remember you. I've known him this long. I remember him when he was a nerdy little kid, really into sci-fi and sort of all that stuff. Yeah.
I've known Tracy since I was 7.
Yeah.
Right. 7 it was, right?
Yeah.
And John since I was 11.
Yeah.
And we always remember seeing John at school going, "Who's that cocky old bastard over there?"
Because he was a year older than us, wasn't he?
Because he was a year older. Yeah. But no, that was me. I was pilot, astronaut, something like that. And then one fateful day, I happened to see Ringo Starr, I think it was, the Beatles on TV. That was it. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And that-
Do you, since you go that far back together, do you have nicknames for each other?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
can
they're not
say-
pronounceable. No, we don't. Really.
Okay.
Yeah, not that we can say on here.
No, yeah.
As soon as I asked, I wondered.
Who's the jokester in this group?
I'd put it between Johnny and John, the pair of them together. Yeah.
When we got separated when we used to do interviews, they separated
Yeah.
John and I because
You had to.
not interviewers. So I went with Trevor and John went with Milan because we needed a sensible head. Otherwise, it wasn't going to happen.
It just dissolved
Double
into
trouble,
chaos.
Susie.
Yeah. Hello, man. How are you? You all right? Yeah. Just silliness.
All right, should we take one more? Let's take one more question.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see if you've got a really mad out there one.
Oh dear, we haven't been. Yeah.
You want to take it, Suze, or do you want me to
Yeah.
go? Or? Yeah,
I'm looking at the list. We had, just hang on one
We
second.
were trying to be prepared, a little nerdy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Had our list together.
Do you want to play a bit
Do
of
you
guitar?
think-
Go on.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Wait, first, have you ever been to Red Rocks? Have you ever performed in Red Rocks in Colorado Amphitheater? No.
Would love
No.
That's where we need to have a Lost 80s live concert here.
You do. Or just a gig. We'll come along. Whatever gig it is, we'll come along. I'd love to play there. That'd be really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the Lost 80s live concerts will continue once COVID is over? Do you
I
think they'll
don't-
pick back up?
I think they will. Yeah, I think there's 2 or 3 80s tours that go around. I think the Lost 80s, I think Rob's one is pretty well established. I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's going to go under. And I think they're doing one next year. We're not on it, but I think they're doing one
Oh.
next year. But we're
Oh, okay.
looking at some others. There's some others that are coming up that we might be going to. So we'll keep you posted on that one. We
Okay,
hope so.
good.
We hope so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was most interested in, if you
Yeah.
guys were going to participate.
Just keep your eye out. We'll let you know. That's for sure when we're playing next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Are we questioned out, chaps? I think we are, aren't we, really? Because otherwise, because we're putting this out, you know that we're putting this out for everyone to see. So you guys are going to be internet stars.
Hey.
Oh, no. I should have been a little more laid back like
We appreciate
that.
you having us, and
Yes.
we love your music. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much. You're so generous to be speaking with us, and we love your music, and we're so glad you put it out in the world.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Johnny,
Yeah.
you wanted to say something about
I
the
just
old?
want to say something to everybody for Christmas. Don't forget to buy your Escape Club T-shirt, or for a winter warmer, you can buy, as a nice gift, you can buy a sweatshirt, hoodies, anything. I'm being really bad here, aren't
We're in the middle of winter in
Buy
Colorado.
Yeah,
Everybody buy your
Oh,
Escape
yeah.
Club sweatshirt.
You got snow. No, but these are our new line and our new logo, so we're just trying to push it. So go on the escapeclubband.com and you can purchase your winter warmers.
They look really good. I like them. I like them.
Johnny, you have to do, and that's not all.
Oh, yeah. I've run out of merch.
All right. Well, listen, guys. Thank you, Susie and Donna. Thank you so much for asking us the questions, and thank you for taking your time. And
Yeah,
to all
thank
of,
you for having us.
And to all of you out there, if we don't see you before, have great holidays, and we'll be catching you soon with another song, I'm hoping. So, see you later.
Bye,
Bye.
girls. Thanks for coming on board. Take care now.